Chris Banquero. Shooting guard from Valenzuela City, number 71, CJ Cancino. Small forward is the 14th overall pick in Lagan. Shooting guard is the 3rd overall pick this season from Mabini, Batangas, number 9, Dal Panopio.
Abu Tratter joining in as well. Interesting start here. Christian David trying to build on that big game as we get things going here. Meralco Bolts wins the opening thing. You will schedule. He says, just don't look at it. And then you won't feel as tired. As of course, a Blackwater Bossing trying to have a fruitful possession to start things off. Great defense by Brandon Bates the other way. Still looking for the first points. Here's Dal Panopio trying to work on Banquero. Finding a way in. Off the glass, no good. Banquero's on the run, going the other way. Good break here. Cancino with a tidy finish. Great sign for them here as we take a look at Cancino sailing in for 2 easy baskets.
They focused their defense on Christian David, the top scorer last time. You can see all his attempts so far in this game.
Again, Spitfire last time around. RK on the attack. That's the teeth of the D. Forcing the shot up, basket and one.
Well, for Blackwater.
Let's take a look at that again, Coach. So, RK Lagan, the thing about this guy is that you mentioned it a while ago, Jay Cancino. Cancino with Panopio in front of him, playing man-to-man D, are the Blackwater Bossing. They're not switching anything here. And what a find inside the base. Oh, Chris Banquero. Actually, one of the points that we mentioned at the start of coverage because of the fact that the Blackwater Bossing actually had great big production in their win against the Terrafir Majip as Brandon Bates due to injury. As I bring up a little report here sent to us by Ove Escudero, it was a sustained right shoulder. This is actually, he's only had 5-on-5 training. 3 times this week as Abu Tratter gets a good finish inside and gets hit by Brandon Bates.
It was a tough angle. The defender was covering Abu Tratter there. We couldn't see. But the execution of Meralco really great. They're looking to score inside. No, they haven't really attempted the outside shots. They're looking to get higher percentage shots.
Here's Cedric Bearfield trying a 3-ball. That's good. Did vote for him in that losing campaign. Here's Quinto finding Almazan. Hodge, what a finish inside.
So again, inside points for Meralco. That's been really their goal, at least in this first quarter. And Blackwater needs to find ways to stop those inside baskets.
6 points, by the way, for Cliff Hodge, as Bearfield couldn't make it back-to-back. 16-10. Here's Aaron Black. Bong Quinto. He's capable to hit that 4-ball. Now working on RK Lagan. He's just trying to jab and make him think twice. Oh, what a find inside the Hodge again. And Hodge gets that basket and one.
This time it was Cliff Hodge. And what a great pass coming from Bong Quinto. Look here. The reverse layup is good, plus the foul.
Here for both these teams. Here's Ilagan. Ilagan wants a 4. Oh, he gets it. In every game to an extent that they probably wouldn't have in a 5-on-5 situation. Now Cedric Bearfield gets a long tooth to fall and cue the timeout.
And help bring Blackwater to the playoffs, gentlemen.
Thank you so much for that report. That was Bea Escudero. And again, we take a look at Cedric Bearfield's scoring talent. But as soon as Cedric Bearfield came into the game, this looks like a more comfortable Blackwater team. But what a rebound there from Almazan. The Blackwater Bossing have been hit the deck there, but then Raymond Almazan couldn't get to it anyway. Here's Jet Mendoza. Bearfield open for a second, and that's all the time he needed.
Bearfield is Blackwater. They were active, you know, they did not just let that easy layup go.
Cedric Bearfield, going all the way in. Been a foul. But either way, here's Black. Using the pick from base. Oh, great little 1-2.
These offensive sets by Meralco.
Bothered by it. Here's Maliksi. Working on Andrade. Maliksi again gets his own miss. And again, defensive rebounding has been an issue here. Yeah, the opportunity for sure. Here's Banquero. Banquero showing a quick double. Marce on the attack. At that time, there's a bit of miscommunication from Tratter and Escoto, unable to stop Ray Marose.
Yes, you don't give the left side to Jose. He's so strong going to his left.
Well, that went nowhere there for Murel, who just flipped up a shot, hoping for some contact. Here's Chris Newsom. Newsom using a pick from Bates. Bates has been so good at pick and roll. They switch defenses, and Chris Newsom pounds.
Despite a rough shooting night against Rainer Shine, Chris leaned on the Meralco identity, locking in on defense, creating for his teammates, and finding ways to get to the line.
Thank you so much for that report. That was Bea Escudero. Again,
You know, you gotta commend that courage. Wow.
oh, and that's a good stop, but it's going to be still white ball.
Side, but he saw that there was an opening in the middle. Kaya lang nandun si Hodge. This is only his second game in this season.
Marose, he wants a step back three. Oh, he gets it. And normally that's what we say. It's an effort stat, talking about rebounding.
It is. More than the size, it's really the effort, the determination, and also the timing.
Well, that time, Chris Newsom getting the shot over the extended hands of Clifford Hopia. Here's Bearfield. He wants to get going here. That's a three ball. Oh, and they needed that one. Just to try and put a wrench into the offense of Meralco Bolts. And so far, so good at doing that. And here's Anjo Karam. That's an emergency shot, and that's good enough.
Anjo, also a veteran guard for Meralco, and we all know medium range is not a problem for Karam.
El Panopio. Finding Hopia. That time just using his size.
Wow, great post move and the spin from Clifford Hopia.
Well, this has been a free throw shooting game as well, as we saw the numbers there a while ago. 37 total free throws already between these two. As Raymond Almazan answers back as the bigs are proving to be a big factor in this game, or at least more thrust on the ball. And Hodge, what a find inside. That time they just operated through the 2-3.
Yes, great job for Raymond Almazan, who went in front of Abu Trotter right there, and that's an easy pass from the post.
And Coach Jeff Carriazo letting Abu Trotter hear it, saying that was yours. And here he is on the other end, working on Hodge, and he gets the two back.
And that time, he made sure that he would score on that layup.
Now what does Meralco Bolts do here? Anjo Karam on the attack. Oh, what a find to Raymond Almazan, and the follow-up is good.
Well, this has been the biggest weakness of Blackwater. It's the ability to black out, or the lack of it. So they couldn't black out, and that's another putback for Meralco.
You know, Coach Jeff Carriazo, you could actually hear him from the bench saying, box out, and ooh, that's just a great block again from Cliff Hodge. Here's CJ Cancino. On the dribble, stop, pop. Oh, that's a pretty basket.
Nice shot from CJ.
32-15 in favor of the Meralco Bolts at the end of quarter number 2. Coach, initial thoughts here with Cedric Bearfield starting things off here for the Blackwater Bossing with a basket. He's starting the third quarter, which is a change from what we saw in the first and second.
Well, they badly needed to find answers to the defense of Meralco, and they found one with that drive by Cedric Bearfield. That was a beautiful play, no? A lot of ball movement until they got Bearfield alone from the top.
And that time, Brandon Bates, clear lane to the basket. He has been such a big player here, Coach, talking about Brandon Bates and the way that he has been operating in the interior.
Immediately, they score inside, no? And they had 34 big points inside the paint in the first half. And the first basket is, again, under the basket.
And there it is, Aaron Black scoring after the defense was late in rotating, top of our Blackwater Bossing. That has been a weakness here for Blackwater. Points in transition have been big here for Meralco, or rather fast break points, not really much of a difference, but then they are able to take advantage of unsettled defenses from Blackwater.
And they have this certain goal of really attacking inside, but now has got 11 already. And Newsom also with 11.
Aaron Black gets a triple. That's a rare triple here for the Meralco Bolts. You mentioned it a while ago, Coach. You're 1 of 2 in the first half. Now 2 of 3.
Yes, well, again, no, the Blackwater tries to stop the inside attempts. They will also look to score from the outside.
Abu Trotter putting the ball on. Malinin gets the rebound. RK, Christian David, Bearfield wide open in the corner. That's his shot.
Aspects of the game. He noted that Blackwater hasn't been running their sets properly as well and is falling short in the two key areas Coach Jeff emphasized before tip-off, specifically the rebounding and assist department. Now for the second half, the challenge is to match the Bolts' intensity, stay disciplined on defense, and move the ball with purpose. Paolo and Coach Shu, back to you guys.
Thanks so much for the report, Escudero, as Aaron Black goes on the attack, hangs up in the air and scores. David, we're now seeing just so much more movement and a more calm way of playing for the Blackwater Bossing, and Bearfield nails it from the other corner.
And you talked about that movement that allowed the east to west passing, and that opened up Bearfield for another three-point shot.
To be frank, Coach, this is and feels like a totally different Blackwater team to what we saw in the second quarter. And they move things around. Brom Quinto left wide open. That time, no good. Better rebounding here for the Blackwater Bossing.
And another defensive stop. Another opportunity here for Blackwater.
RK Lagan on the attack. Goes at it. Attacks
Wow.
Bates. Oh, he doesn't care. He doesn't care if there's a giant in front of him. Here he is, working on Anjo Karam. It's a quick dribble on the side. And then getting it over Chris Newsom. We talk about courage.
He's just so quick. He really goes for the ball, and he's just ahead of everybody else.
RK Lagan completes the highlight. And while the Bossing had 19th. Here's RK Lagan. That's a four-pointer. He wants it. He gets it.
Ooh, what a play by RK.
RK Lagan is on takeover mode, ladies and gentlemen.
And from 22 points, it's now down to only 8.
And here's Chris Newsom, Anjo Karam on the attack here. Newsom spins away from Ilagan. Almost throws it away. Short shot clock. They gotta go. Hodge wants a three. Unable to get it. Raymond Almazan with the emergency save.
So again, another putback for Meralco. The same problem for Blackwater. It's the only thing that they haven't addressed in this third quarter.
Abu Tratter putting the ball on the ground, working against
Wow.
Raymond Almazan. Bully ball.
Not disappoint.
Abu Tratter is now up to 10 points as he has turned into a monster here in the third. Bully ball extraordinaire. RK. Oh, another crossover, working on Hodge. Finds Abu in the corner. That's an assist, and Abu Tratter finishes the play. The Blackwater Bossing scoring. Cancino, top of the key, three, no dice. Chris Newsom, big rebound, big basket.
Again, offensive rebounding for the Bolts continue here.
Panopio, swing that around to David. Lili. Working on Cancino. Now to Panopio. Panopio going strong inside. What a stop there from Raymond Almazan. Put up. And it's still Blackwater balls. Christian David working against a smaller Anjo Karam. He passes it out to Andrade. Steps up for two. That's good.
Nice move by BJ Andrade.
9 seconds on the shot clock. Attacking Anjo Karam. Size advantage for him. He goes up. He scores.
He decides to take it closer to the basket.
Asking for a pick here. 7 seconds left. Panopio gets the switch. Gets past Almazan, but what a recovery. Oh, but they get the ball back. Another miss.
That's a fundamental mistake in basketball.
Well, you know what? If you get a three here, make a double-digit lead, it's going to be painful. Here's Maliksi, and he does just that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and that's a three. Definite three. Cut off on time. And what a swing here in the last few seconds for the Meralco Bolts. You can't let go for a second.
Yes, so they had the lead cut down already from 22 to just 5. No, unfortunately, some mistakes in the end gave that opportunity to Meralco to bring it back to 10.
Well, Cedric Bearfield with a big basket. Again, he's up to 26 points in this one. Here's Aaron Black. Aaron, they go to the corner to Chris Newsom. New, back to Aaron. 4 seconds on the shot clock. He's got to go. He goes on the attack. Scoops it up. No good. Tapped away from behind by Murel. But Panopio leading the charge here. Now it's Murel. He's attacking and he scores.
That's a good attack by Blackwater.
Here's Aaron Black working against RK Ilagan. RK doing a good job containing him though. Hodge doing everything he could to get the basket, but then that time possession just ended. Escoto with the rebound.
Excellent defense by Escoto that time.
Canopio to Tratter. Tratter attacking Bates again, taking it strong inside. That time Bates wins out, and Aaron Black gets the rebound. Aaron on the move here. They have the numbers. Oh, he read the Euro step perfectly.
Good defense by Dal Panopio. So 2 consecutive stops here for the bossing that they can build on.
Dal Panopio, for spending time in Italy, he's very used to Euros. Here's Murel. RK Ilagan. Oh, that's a quick trigger 3. In, out, and in again.
The shooter's bounce for RK Ilagan.
That was a quick trigger coming from RK.
And only a 3-point lead here for Meralco.
21 points for RK Ilagan already. Here's Chris Newsom trying to operate in the interior.
Nice.
Gets the basket and one.
Beautiful up and under move that time from Chris Newsom.
When you have Chris Newsom, he's just so good at forcing the contact in the interior as well. That's a part of his game wherein, you know, he's now comfortable playing with his back to the basket as well.
Better energy, getting defensive stops and slowing things down on offense to let everyone settle into their spots. Meanwhile, for Meralco, the message was to stay locked in after a shaky stretch.
Come on, nothing there. And it is a 3-on-1 break. And Cliff Hodge couldn't finish, but there is Raymond Almazan.
Great trail by Raymond Almazan for that putback.
Now, if you're Blackwater, you can't let Meralco take control of the tempo of the game. And a miss there. Sorry, miss, as Brandon Guinto unable to get that to go as well.
And 2 sorry misses there for Blackwater.
They've had their opportunities, coach, but a basket here will make it a double-digit advantage yet again for Meralco. Second chance points, 12-5. Oh, what a basket from Aaron Black.
That's such a backbreaker, a big 3-point basket from Aaron Black.
Meralco looking more methodical in this possession. Bong Quinto working on Bearfield. Bearfield, 1 foul away from graduation. Chris Newsom wide open. It's a 3-ball. Take a look at this again. Quinto attracting the double team, and Chris Newsom shooting over RK Ilagan. It's a double-digit lead.
And you know, one of the factors why they had that big run is that they were able to catch up in rebounding. They're only behind by 1 rebound right now. They were down by 11 in the first half.
Cedric Bearfield's now up to 29 points after another 3-point basket. The question is right now, can they get a stop? Bearfield being challenged here. Raymond Almazan with the reverse.
Again, the man of Raymond Almazan not aware where he is.
Tratter with a good rebound. Here's Cedric Bearfield. Trying to build a bit of steam here. Working on Hodge. Takes it strong inside. 31 for Bearfield.
Okay,
Oh,
guarding Chris Newsom.
Oh, that's another good look. What a finish. Elaine Maliksi, that's vintage.
That's a big basket from Elaine. Really gives more breathing room to the Bolts.
And that time, Abu Tratter just lost the leather.
He
lost
forced it.
possession, yeah.
That was a forced move from Tratter. There was nowhere to go to. Even the help defense was waiting for him.
Here's Newsom. Newsom against RK Ilagan again. Oh, and almost a turnover. And Newsom had to jump over RK Ilagan.
We forget Newsom is also very strong. If you put a smaller defender on him, he's gonna bully him. And that's exactly what happened there.
Here's Bearfield working against Cliff Hodge. Bearfield gives it to Ilagan. Ilagan back to Bearfield. Playing a little give and go, and Bearfield now with 34, giving Blackwater a bit of a pulse.
And what a return for said Bearfield, who was gone for several months, but look at this performance from him.
Both Bearfield and Ilagan together have 56 points. Here's Newsom. Again, taking their time. Meralco are going to try and make sure they don't make any silly mistakes. And there's going to be a basket and one. Cliff Hodge.
Meralco is such an expert when posting up. Look at this. 2 passes right there. Leaves Hodge open under the basket. They have a lot of positives and potential.
You know, you see the pieces here as Jed Mendoza is going all the way for 2. You see the pieces here. You have Abu Trator, who has improved. But right now, the Meralco Bolts are going to go and into the win column at an important time. Considering that they are also going to be traveling for their continental basketball duties. And they have had arguably one of the hardest starts to the conference amongst the franchises here.
Indeed. No? So this is a motivating win for the Meralco Bolts. As you said, no, they're going to be traveling and competing in other leagues.